Hi, I recently bought the Wacom Intuos 5 Touch medium size because I wanted to do more digital art, and I thought that the touch feature is really cool. I'm sure all of you can agree. Anyone who has it or is thinking about getting it. The Intuos 5 Touch, uses the pen like it always has, and it's got a little bit of redesign, and the touch feature lets you zoom out and zoom in, you change brushes, all kinds of cool stuff. But it's not as great as we all want it to be, but it's getting there, and hopefully over time it'll get better. One of the things that I really wanted it for, and the reason I bought a medium, is because I have a MacBook Pro 15-inch, and the Wacom medium is about the same size. And what I wanted to do was place the Wacom on top of the keyboard. So when I'm on a plane or when I'm at home and I want the whole unit closer to me, it's really as close as a piece of paper would normally be, I could have it that much closer to me, and I can have the keyboard covered with the Wacom and draw right there and have the screen right above it. But what I realized, and what I've noticed a lot of people have realized, is that if you do this, you lose the touch sensitivity. The touch feature that makes the Wacom 5 great is completely lost as soon as you put it on top of the keyboard. So I had to think about it for a bit and came up with a solution. That's what I'm going to go over right now. What I've done is I've opened up a session of Photoshop here, and what I'm going to do is just turn on the Wacom. I have mine set to wireless. I got the wireless thing that you plug into it, and it's really great not having to mess with the cable, so I suggest you get it. It's only about, I think, $35 or $40 or something like that. But as you know, the Wacom works really well, just like all the previous versions. But this really isn't a review about the Wacom, so I'll get right to it. One of the features that it has is you can zoom in and zoom out with your fingers, and then you can rotate. And that's one of the coolest things about it that I really liked. That was for me, for the touch features anyway. But what I wanted to do was take the Wacom and put it on top of my laptop. Now we can pull it all really close, and I can then kind of punch over a little bit and continue to draw. Now, what I noticed though is that the touch feature immediately goes away as soon as you try and use it when it's on the keyboard. So when you have it on top of the keyboard, that half its use is gone as far as I'm concerned anyway. If you hear any weird noises, that's just my dogs playing. So just in case you're curious. So what to do? What I found out is that the Wacom units run on radio frequency. That's how they work. So what's a good way to block radio frequency is tinfoil, the tinfoil hat. What you can do is turn off the Wacom and then flip it over. And then I've already gotten a piece of tinfoil put together here that we can put right on the back in between the feet, because you want it to be in between the feet so the feet lifted off the computer a little bit, especially on a MacBook, because the keys are just slightly higher than the actual body. So it's that way you're not pressing down keys when you put it on. You want to turn it on before you place it down, because if you turn it on while it's on the unit, on the laptop, it creates interference. So we just wait till it's on, and then place it down, and then all of a sudden it's working. So you can use the pen, it's great, and switch back to your finger, all the rotation stuff, it all works. Where just a minute ago it didn't. And all we did is literally tape a piece of tinfoil to the back of it, which is a pretty awesome solution. So I hope that works for you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.